Hello, this is the universe with your wake-up call.
A brief introduction to when I started questioning. Hi, my name is Tiffany. That's one of my names. So I was always the strange one, the pushbacker, the arguer, if you will, for as long as I can remember, to be honest. I got in a lot of trouble my whole life. But I never really realized or paid attention to what that meant and the power of it. And it was just seen as rebellion. And I saw a negative, but I still was who I was. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's when you start to embody it and have some authority and sovereignty behind it, it bears differently. And the energy behind it is less... I don't want to say needy, but it's just a different vibration when you step into awareness of what it is you're questioning, why you're questioning. And it's not just rebellion. It's an inherent thing within you that is just awake and refuses to just follow the rules without question. I've never been able to do that. And I have best friends that are straight up rule followers, and it's wild, you know. It's just incomprehensible to me, but I see the duality of us, right? And so when I really started to notice and take authority, and it was when my husband passed in 2020, and I got on the road. And I started researching and learning reality transurfing, to be honest, and started to look at more esoteric texts and, eyes open even more to the reality and the truth and the power that I had. And I got off the grid and got into nature, communing with nature regularly, solo, that really impacted me and caused me to think for myself, right? No TV, I still have phone and social media, obviously, but I was just in it for, a couple years. And even the times when I was staying with said friend who is the rule follower, I still was in nature and growing and changing and thinking for myself and experimenting with psychedelics. I definitely call myself a psychonaut at this point. But that really assisted and elevated and expanding my mind. But I notice in retrospect, I've always allowed, not always, I shouldn't say that, but more in the past few years, I've always followed my own path. But prior to recently, I followed my path in a insecure way. I still rebelled, but I didn't have, again, like I said, the authority behind it. But when my husband passed and I said, no, I am going on the road. I know I can't do something for others because you think I should do this thing. You think I should move to Austin. I'm not doing it. I know I need to be on the road. And then I finally made my way here, and I can take a look back and from a higher perspective, from eyes of living it and eyes of observing it, see why I took my own path and how it led me to where I am and to embracing and activating so much strange. I've always been interested in the esoteric, the metaphysical, astrology, witchcraft, like in a beautiful, compulsory sort of way, extraterrestrials. And so always had the question, but the true activating it came in the past few years. Age 40, husband passing away, a lot of big pillar moments, a lot of big tower moments. And it was meant to be that way. It was meant to be that way because of my human design. And I see how it's all mapped out. And it's so rad to be able to observe it and be like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? I did it right.
Thanks so much for checking out this episode. Send us your story. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to share. Be sure to subscribe and rate the podcast and check back often for more great content. BlueCollarMystics.com.